Welcome to Caesar's Palace. Alright guys, we are finally showing you Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. This has come requested a few times, so we're finally here for you people. We booked like a basic room. I think we were originally going to be in the Julius Tower. We asked if there's any upgrades available. They put us in here, so to my knowledge, this is still somewhat a basic room. This is in the Octavius Tower, slightly newer tower than the Julius Tower, sorry. There's a lot of towers here. Caesars gets very confusing. My one gripe with why we don't usually book here is you don't really know where you're gonna end up. There's so many different towers, so many different room styles. It's a little bit confusing, but anyway, not hating this. We actually originally booked this room for a concert tonight to see Rod Stewart. He canceled literally today, so I'm really gutted for that, but we're still gonna stay here tonight anyway and enjoy these beautiful room, which I'm happy to show you right now. Right now we're gonna start in the foyer area here. So what I do like is you do have these buttons over here. So if you want privacy, you can press that. It will light up outside. You also have an option to make up the room as well if you do want service. So it's nice to include that stuff. I believe there's a doorbell outside as well. So yeah, interesting. Let's check out the bathroom. It's really nice in there. So the bathroom definitely oozes luxuries, which I love. I love all the tiling, the marble, this, to that. It just looks like a really nice bathroom. It's very spacious. You do have a large shower here as well, which is nice. You've got all your communal stuff, your shampoo, your conditioner, all the stuff you can possibly need. But I think there's a couple little things here, like this is a little twisted, but that's okay. A little bit of wear and tear as per usual, but still the room's looking still pretty good. I will acknowledge that at least. Over here is where you have your large soaking tub, nice and deep, and you also have your jets in there as well, which is fantastic. If you've walking up and down the strip all day, like I know we've been doing a lot lately, I'm exhausted, so I may actually, not a tub guy, may actually enter that one for tonight. We'll see. I know somebody over there probably will. A really large vanity, which I'm actually impressed with how much storage there is. I'm the kind of guy who usually will just leave his stuff on the counter if I'm going to be using it in the hotel, but if you look, there's actually lots of storage underneath, like something you would expect to see in someone's home. That's on both sides. So you've got like a his and hers and his, whatever type vanity setup, which is really great. You do have your bodyography stuff as well. So this is like just your bar soap. You also have your body lotion. I will mention, I had some fun with the sink earlier. If you push it back a little bit too much, it kind of starts running again. So it's kind of a funny setup. Hoping that is not going to drip all night. Don't drive us nuts, but we will see about that. You also do have the magnifying glass as well. So love that. Toilet area is separate too, which is great. So, you know, like if somebody's getting ready, having a bath, having a shower, and someone needs to use the facilities, maybe too many tequilas or something, at least you still have the option to do that, which is nice. But yeah, all in all, I do like the bathroom. It's pretty luxurious. Let's check out the rest of the room. As you make your way over here, you do have the full-size mirror, so you can check the fit before you head out on the strip. I like how it almost has like a Grecian, kind of Greek feel to it, or Roman, I guess, since we are in Caesars. Sorry, I always get them mixed up for some reason. It almost looks like a pillar or whatever, or column. It looks really cool. Closet area is definitely spacious enough. You can see there was one space for an iron, which has now been upgraded to a steamer, which is nice. So if you want to steam your stuff, you got the option to do that. They also do a dry cleaning service here as well. Obviously use it at your discretion because I don't know what prices are like. And your safe is in here as well. So if you want to keep all your stuff secure. Now it's not quite as sweet. It still is a very spacious room though, which I am pretty impressed with. What I do like as well is how you do all the controls over here. So same controls that are over at the door, your privacy, your make the room up. These buttons are over here as well. I believe they're also, oh no, they're not on that side, they're just on the side. But you can also turn all the lights off in the room here as well, which is nice. They have my beloved phone chargers. If you guys have been following the channel, these are in like pretty much all the nicer Caesars rooms, like especially in like Atlantic City and some other places we've traveled. I love to see these. These are my favorite. I think just find them to be so handy. I really think they should sell them in the stores. I don't know why they don't. It's a missed opportunity. Get them in the stores, guys, because people love these. I get people commenting all the time how much they love these as well. So definitely recommend putting them in the stores. Bed is pretty comfy. We will actually be sleeping here tonight, so we'll have to maybe report back on how the bed is, but yeah, decent. Over here is where you have your, I guess, entertainment area. Over here, there's some more storage as well. So if you want to throw your clothes in here and, you know, keep them all organized out of the way. We are just here for the one night though, so we won't be doing that. You do have a Keurig. There's no K-Cups here. There probably are some over in the paid area there, but you're gonna pay a premium. If I was you guys, I would either bring your own K-Cups from home, I would walk across the street to ABC or to Walgreens or CVS, one of those stores, and just get your own Keurig cups there. Save yourself a lot of money, especially if you're staying here for a few days. But yeah, it's nice to see that. Of course, you got your cups in here, so you can still go outside and, you know, travel around with your coffee. So love to see that. It's funny, the TV is really like nicely set up in this frame, which I really like. We had the TV on full blast volume. Could not hear very well. So I don't know if it was the channel we were watching or what, but it was definitely very quiet, I found. So just interesting to note. All your paid stuff is here. You've got everything from Fiji's, you've got your Pringles, stuff like that. But I'm gonna recommend don't touch this stuff because you're gonna pay a hefty premium for that. So all the stuff is on here. It's your little mini bar. You can scan the QR code to get prices. Like I said, I'm gonna recommend you don't even touch the stuff because a lot of the times it's on a weighted sensor. If you just pick something up and move it for a certain amount of time, you will get dinged for it and you don't want that. Over in here as well, you do have the mini bar that has like your drinks and things like that in here. Same deal, everything's on a weighted sensor. Don't touch it, just leave it in there. Like I said, go across the street, ABC, CVS, Walgreens, get your own stuff or bring your own stuff from home as well. One disappointing thing is there's no mini fridge in here. Yeah, it's one sort of ding against Caesars for me, at least in Las Vegas, is that there's no mini fridges in the room. So kind of disappointing. You do have a desk area though, so if you got some work to do and you're not in anybody's way that's watching TV, you can work down here. You've got all your plugs and everything to set up there, which is great. I do like the sectional. I find it to be kind of old school classy in a way. To me, this room kind of reminds me, Cody mentioned we came in, he said it kind of reminded him of like a lower scale Palazzo room. And quite honestly, it does remind me of the older style Palazzo rooms, like the rooms from maybe 10, 15 years ago before they, you know, brightened everything up and did all the renovations. Because obviously this furniture in here, as you can see, is on the darker side and it does kind of echo some themes and looks from maybe like the early mid 2010s, what you would expect to see in a hotel room, but it still looks nice. It still looks luxurious. I mean, I do like the artwork. I do like some of the pieces that are around the room and everything. So no major complaints. One missed opportunity though, not a pull-out bed. It is just a sectional couch, no mattress, no nothing in there. So unfortunately, if you know, this bedroom really is just for two people. You're not really gonna get anybody else sleeping there too comfortably. It's pretty small for that, and there's no bedding. So probably just a room for two, not really a family room. The view. So because we are in the Octavius Tower, you are further back from the strip. So, I mean, while I can still see Paris, I can still see a bit of Horseshoe, I can see Bellagio, I can't see the fountains though. That said, maybe when they do start going, I might be able to catch a sort of a glimpse of them out of the corner there. But for the most part, the view is not the best that way. Even going this way, you know, it is nice to see the mountains out there and everything, but otherwise the view is kind of meh. In this tower though, you're probably more likely gonna see this view I'm showing you now. If you're on the other side, you're gonna see a view of the pool. If you're at the back, you're gonna see a view of the other side of Las Vegas, et cetera, et cetera. So kind of keep it that in mind that you're probably gonna wanna, I don't remember the names of the towers. Do you remember the names of the towers? The first one? Okay, I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll put it right here, the name of the tower that's in front that you're gonna see better views of the strip. I have stayed in one of those rooms in the past. That's probably the best views, I would say, is at least one of those. So yeah, something to consider. Yeah. Alrighty guys, so that is probably gonna do it for this room tour of the in the Octavius Tower. Sorry, I keep forgetting there's so many towers here, it's very confusing. I have shown the pool before, so we may check out the pool tomorrow morning. Depends how we're feeling. We're not really supposed to be in this room for too long. We've got a lot of things we need to get done to this particular trip, so probably won't make it to the pool, but that said, I did do a pool video here last year, which I'll leave linked below if you guys are curious about the pool. If you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, anything like that you're curious about that I've missed in this video, that, you know, about Caesars, one thing I will mention is they've got a great shopping mall in here. They've also got one of my favorite restaurants in all of Las Vegas, which is Joe's Stone Crab Seafood and Prime Steak. Anyway, it's from Miami originally. One of my favorites, definitely recommend it. But otherwise, yeah, that's probably gonna do it. So if I've missed anything, you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them below. It's really helpful for other travelers. They probably have the same questions that you guys have. It's also really helpful for me because any interaction you guys have in my videos, whether you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, it all helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed, I see, please consider subscribing to the channel. Totally free for you. Really helps me keep delivering this free content to you. Once again, it's Dale Spotlight. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Caesar's Palace, the iconic hotel and casino in Las Vegas. We'll see you next one. Bye.